I'm not gonna hold you. Florence and the Machines, I Am King came on right as I was getting ready to film this. And bitch, your girl is feeling some type of way. So y'all, welcome to the blind side. Over here where we explore the dark side of the new moon. If you don't know, new moons used to be referred to as dark moons because new moons happen when the sun and the moon are conjunct or meet together at the same degree. And essentially, because of the positioning of the earth, the unilluminated side of the moon is what is facing us during new moons. And so it is, the light of the moon is invisible, essentially. And so back in the day, it used to be called a dark moon. Now we call it a new moon. I just saw 111 on the clock. Cheers to that reset. Cheers. Hydrate, light it if you got it. But round here, we haven't done it for a while actually, and I feel like this is the first time it calls for it. But over here, we're exploring the unseen parts of this new moon in Leo. New moons are typically when you manifest or when you plant seeds, when you start something new. It's that new initiatory energy. And with this new moon being in Leo, this has a lot to do about planting seeds of willpower, of self-expression, of competition, of romance, delights. Y'all know that Leo energy it's regal. They are, it's like Aries are the loyal foot soldiers, and Aries usually are looking for a genuine, true leader. And I don't think that Leos are natural born leaders. I think that Leos have like leadership blood in them, and they have to rise to the occasion. They have to be matured into becoming like the righteous leader. It's like, are they going to choose it or not? You know? And so, um, we're just here to look and see what's underneath, darling. So grab your stuff, get comfortable. Let's get ready. What's up? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the dark side. Like I said before, we're going to be exploring the dark side of this new moon. Let's just look at the underbelly. What's unseen, essentially. Um, Patreon gets everything first, though. That's what I do know. Gang, gang. The Spartan Spirit Squadron over, aka my ethical cult. Our ethical cult. It's not mine. It's a collective thing, or collectively culty. I like that. That should be a t-shirt. Collectively culty. Ethically collectively culty. Over there we clarify everything. There's a tier for daily readings. Just check it out. For free shit, check out my Instasham. Actually, I didn't say it. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. For free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything. TikTok is at JustJEverything. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. Am I ovulating? Like, what's happening? I don't know. It's I feel like I think it was the necklace. Then I was already like feeling it in the robe, and then that Florence and the Machine song came on, and they were like, "Put the necklace on, bitch. See what happens." And I was like, "Oh my god, it's like so heavy. The weight of it. It's like heavy as the head, baby. Heavy as the head that wears the crown." Anyway, excuse me. This new moon is happening on August 4th at 7:13 a.m. Eastern time, 5:13 a.m. Mountain time. So if y'all do that new moon water shit or whatever, you're gonna have to put it out the night before or get up real early. and it's happening at 12 degrees Leo. And you know, I got to hit you with the handy dandy Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale. And I'm going to go in it blind with you as per always. I apologize for any, I'm still figuring out this mic, y'all. And I didn't, it was very inexpensive. So maybe that is just in case. I'm just apologizing. I'm sorry. Anyway, 12 degrees Leo. If you don't know about this book, you better ask somebody. And you're like, I'm asking you. Get it. All right. me. Hydrate. Light it if you got it. Actually, before I read this, I'm going to go ahead and do the damn thing and clear out any funky ass energy, welcoming in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for this new moon in Leo happening on August 4th, 2024. All right, Elias Lonsdale's description of the 12th degree of Leo is the mouth of the Amazon River. Rarely you can get to the central place and stay there, but if destiny is fast and free, you do abide in the heart of creation and you never leave this spot. A host of virtues and gifts are showered upon you as you hold this post with supreme impersonal self-command. Come through, Leo. The most outstanding of these qualities is a faith and confidence in the powers that be, which can move any mountain. And accompanying this trait is an unworldliness, which hosts or orchestrates a threshold awareness, an open door between worlds. You entirely live for the cosmic, the universal, the inner source spring. And what you perceive along this path is how everything goes out from here over all the world, but everything returns to here, so that the highest and the truest can once again be sparkled into the shared stream and known to be pulsatingly alive and self-renewing in the most rapturous gesture of moving with whatever is asked. Damn. If you want to read that yourself, you can go just Google or search Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale. And it has a whole website of its own. ELLIAS. Lonsdale is LONSDALE. And you can just choose Leo in the 12th degree. Okay. So I have some questions. Well, first, no, I feel like I have something to say. I don't know what it is yet, but I feel there's like something about like a whole new version of yourself emerging, a version of yourself that you didn't think that you could be, a version of yourself that you didn't think that you would get to be, a version of yourself that is so much more authentic and on par with like the contents of your actual soul, not like what you want to be perceived as or how you want people to respond to you. There's just this like profound authenticity that I feel like is rising up from the depths, and it may even scare yourself. The you that is emerging is going to freak the fuck out this old version of you. Some of you may not be like recognizable to yourselves. And it's because just like, I thought this was what I was. I thought this was what would make me happy. I thought that this is the route I was supposed to go. I thought this was, I thought these were the tasks I was supposed to take. I thought this is what it was, what going to get me to where no. I feel like some shit that's showing up in the next few months is a huge result from that total solar eclipse that we had in Aries. Keep in mind the sun is exalted in Aries. So we had a total solar eclipse back in April. Ooh, April is 4, August is 8. Sorry, I don't have my phalanges available. So the doubling. It's like something is being doubled. Some of y'all are doubling down on something. Some of you are standing 10 toes down. And I feel like there's something there with like your cup running over, you getting twice as much of what you asked for, you becoming twice as much, you being able to produce twice as much. There's just wait for it. Wait for it. I love what I did. I'm gonna start doing this like during the reading. I just like zhuzhed it up. I even put on this perfume that one of my best friends got me from Saudi Arabia, and I rarely ever use it. But I was just like, I feel like a night scent. I feel like something to like adorn myself, and that shit's expensive, and I just never use it. I was like, you know what? Me and the squad are gonna dive in. So I told you I had some questions. I don't want this to. No. Well, let's see how this behaves here. Hopefully you can hear me well. Like I said, I apologize for any mic noises. Okay, and the first thing with us, because Leo is the heart. You know, Leo is I will. Like your power, the access that you have to your willpower. And I just feel like that speaks to so much of your spirit and who you actually are. But there's something about like you're not, that's what I'm asking. What don't we see clearly about ourselves? Because keep in mind, this is the blind side. We're looking at what's underneath. Reveal to us the unseen. Oh, goodness, sorry. Card flew all the way out. Ooh, what you don't see clearly about yourself is that you ain't meant to do it all alone. You're not supposed to be doing it all alone. You can, you have, but you're not supposed to. I think some of us have gotten into this place where like, fuck it, I'm just going to be alone forever. I guess, you know, there's no such thing as true love or blah, 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 or whatever. Some of you, what you don't see clearly about yourself is, that the isolation you're experiencing is self-imposed. Some of you are thinking, oh, like, some of you are forgetting that you brought on the isolation that you're experiencing. You initiated it, you perpetuated it, and you can't end it. What you're not seeing about yourself is that all of the answers that you have are hanging out in your subconscious mind. And you do need to be alone to hang out with that, to explore that deeper. Sure, you can get a therapist. Sure, you can read about psychotherapy. Absolutely, you can start studying the subconscious mind. But I feel like it's time to dig deeper into understanding the function of it and what is going on with specifically your subconscious mind. What programming is your subconscious mind affirming? Because that's one of its functions. I just saw 11:11 on the clock. Yeah, it's like your subconscious mind doesn't affirm your beliefs. I mean, your wishes. Your subconscious mind does not affirm your wishes. It affirms your beliefs. Your beliefs about yourself, your beliefs about where you're going. I need to say that again. Your subconscious mind does not affirm your wishes. It affirms your beliefs, your programming, your psycho-cybernetic settings. That's what your subconscious mind is affirming. Your subconscious mind, it's like a computer. It's devoid of emotion. It's not going to be like, oh, baby, just wait. Nope. It's going to be like, oh, this is what we believe. Bet I'm going to attract us to what we believe. And so if you believe that you got to do it on your own and that you'll always be alone and that it'll always be a struggle and you have to grind and hustle and nobody loves you, your subconscious mind will affirm that. So it's time to take a fine-tooth comb through your settings. And it's interesting because Leo, I will, the opposite of it is Aquarius, I know. And so what is it that you think you know that you need to unlearn? Let me get one more on that. What don't we see clearly about ourselves? What I say? Union. Some of you are like, I'll never get married. Marriage is stupid. It's it's not a sacred institution. I don't need the government in my shit either. But like, there is something about union, coming together, like we are biologically a social species. We need each other. I don't care how lame that may sound or feel, and it's not lame at all. That's just facts. That's biology. There will be union. And what we're not seeing clearly about ourselves are our foundational beliefs around our physical, spiritual, sexual energy, why we believe what we believe, why we feel what we feel, why we pursue what we pursue. Which is why the Hermit reverse is like, yo, it's time to look in the subconscious mind. It's time to integrate the shadow. It's time to spend time with that raw, uncut, unfiltered version of yourself. That version of yourself that some parent told you was inappropriate. That version of yourself that is terrified to become what your parents became, or to create what your parents created, or to have a union like your parents had. Leo is romance, baby. Love, the ooey gooey. Leo is the heart. And what you're not seeing clearly about yourself is that you are worthy of love. You are worthy of connection. You are worthy of union. You are worthy of marriage if that's what you want. You can have commitment. You can have something long lasting. You can have something fun. You can have festivities. You can have freedom. You can have whatever it is that you want. You just got to look at what it is that you think that you know and what it is that you believe, so you can just get clear on what your subconscious mind is affirming. All right. I'm really excited about this question. All right. So what don't we see coming when it comes to romance? For our greatest and highest, and keep in mind, eat the meat, leave the bones. What don't we see coming? This is the sun. This is big revelations, big aha moments. The sun is the most positive card in the deck. There's fun, there's travel, there's vitality. I feel like what you don't see coming is also your ability to suss out the red flags. I'm very much so, I see a red flag, that'll do it. You ain't got to worry about me. You know what I mean? And so there's something about, like, don't be afraid to put yourself out there because you're afraid of getting deceived. Like, when you peep the red flag, you have learned, you've seen enough red flags at this point where you're not going to just like la 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 la, like dizzily dance into dysfunction. That was some nice alliteration. Okay, come through Mercury and Pisces. You're not going to do that. And so what we don't see coming in romance, there may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, is specifically specifically Leo. There could be someone who has like father, like big zig zaddy energy coming in, but there also is somebody, I feel like, that's going to be nurturing your inner child, someone that you just like feel young, wild, and free with, somebody that you give that feeling to them and they give that feeling to you. This person may have Leo placements. Also, what you may not see coming is a child. If you don't want to, you better quit playing Russian roulette. You better put a plan forth. You better go get some something, some kind of like contraception, possibly, if you don't want children. Here's your sign. Don't be playing games. I also feel like what you don't see coming is lightheartedness, levity, carefree, like young, wild. Look at this baby. Doesn't everybody want to be just like young, wild, free, naked, baby, happy, having a good time? You know? I feel like what we don't see coming in romance is warmth, nurturance, revelation, softness, adventure, vitality, courage. Some of you are about to get brave in love, or love is about to get brave with you. Ooh. The Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and then the Four of Cups. I feel like there's the end of a lot of fuckery here. Some of y'all have been really jaded. Some of us are really jaded around love. Some of us are really jaded around romance, around people pursuing us. And I just feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like all of a sudden you're going to see someone, like you're going to realize, like, damn, this person is consistent as fuck. Damn, this person is putting in the effort that they can. Damn, this person is, tending to the hard work and the details that is going to take to come forward towards me. And when they come and it ends up being this divine thing, are you going to be stuck in the past? Especially if this person that's coming in or is in your life or pursuing you already has Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. And if you have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, there's something here around your guarding. Like feeling guarded, feeling like last time I let this person in, last time I try to so fucking what? Five of Swords reversed on the bottom of the deck. We have to let the past go. That heartbreak and disappointment that you're holding on to, it's generated way too much indecision. It's generated way too much mental fog, way too much uncertainty, internal uncertainty. It's generated way too much way too much lack of clarity. And I feel like the sun is coming in to clear out the clouds. Like where there is confusion, there will be clarity. Damn, Five of Swords reversed, and then the Two of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. This is normally what I do over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. But we going in. And I'm not doing a plunge for this one. Honestly. Love you guys. But we gonna get to it now. Let go of the old fear. Let go of the old pain. You needed those obstacles. You needed that challenge. And hindsight's going to show you just how much it prepared you for something really solid and new and prosperous, and like somebody that's like a relationship that you can really, that feels fucking solid. All right, one more card. What don't we see coming in love and in romance? What don't we see coming? The completion of a new cycle. Some of us are moving. Some of us like the end of chaos. Stop trying to, like, the end of avoiding changes. What we don't see coming is somebody that don't play about you, somebody that's protective, someone that wants to cater to you, someone that I feel like travels for you and you will travel for them. There is like a successful completion of an old cycle in love. Things are going to start feeling way more in sync. Your inner world in sync with your exterior world. There's just like birthdays we celebrate together, anniversaries we celebrate. It feels romantic. And again, this can be a pregnancy card. So if you don't want babies, please don't be out here like, oh, I'm counting the days of my cycle, or we're not using all right, fuck around with it if you want to. Play dumb. I feel like what we don't see coming in love is someone that is putting in the work, something that like comes in hot, something that's fast. And I don't think that fast is good, but it just is like, it feels like divine timing. Also, what we may not see coming is someone that opposes where this is taking you to. Your friends, your family, they may be real comfortable with you being in the kind of position that you're in right now. But someone new is going to be coming into your life and taking you to higher places, taking you to different places, taking you to different places in your psyche, possibly making you more diligent, more methodical, making you more disciplined. Someone with structure, someone that is structured, and it may be like the structure to your chaos. You know what I mean? Or vice versa, but I just feel like it may not look like it's going to work with your physical eyes, but a way gets made where you don't see a way. All right, so what is coming? What don't we see coming in regards to career and money? What don't we see coming? The end of the fight. Not having like everything be so fucking arduous and tiresome. I feel like grounding is coming in your career. Grounding is coming when it comes to money. Like you feeling stable, you feeling grounded, you having the ability to like really stand up for yourself, for you to invest in new ventures, new things, new hobbies, maybe even. I feel like the end of feeling like you're at war or like you're in a prison or like you're in a fight, the end of such linear thinking. I feel like the sun also coming out just lets me know if there's realizations and all this these aha moments coming in love, that means that they're going to be coming, those realizations are going to impact other zones. And so I feel like there's been a lot of linear thinking versus like faith based thinking, intuition based thinking that has been somewhat holding us back. Anything else? What don't we see coming in regards to career and money? A radical change of the mind. There's like you let go of the linear thinking and all of a sudden you free up space for just brand new thoughts and ideas that you're ready to like charge into. There may be somebody else coming in. They may be a little harsh. They may be um, unable to sugarcoat things. But I do feel like there could be somebody else coming in. They may have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, that's going to help you get free, help you get financially free, help you get free of this linear thinking, this like closed mindedness, even. One more for what we don't see coming in regards to career. Also, all the end of all this like conflictual thinking. It's like, yeah, there's so many things that you want to do and you don't know where to start, and finally some fucking clarity and direction come in. Where to go, why, how to do it, when to do it. All of that stuff comes when you get out of that place of I've got to figure it out on my own versus I need to converse with my higher self. I need to converse with the God of my understanding, whatever that may be for you. You get out of this place of I've got to figure it out. I've got to like rationalize it. I've got to use my reasoning mind to generate this thing. And all of a sudden, the insight. Okay. My next question is, what's holding us back from pure self-expression? What's holding us back in regards to like, really telling our truths? What's holding us back? The past, fear, insecurity, a lack of vision. Some of us aren't spending enough time, and heartbreak. Like the three swords here are the three swords that he's holding, and there's been so much indecision. There's been people who told you you couldn't do it, people who told you it was a dumb idea, people who told you you couldn't have it. And I feel like those people are in the past now. Those people are gone, and keep them the fuck from around you. And like small-minded people have put you in a position where you have like given up on a dream, or you've been holding yourself back, or you haven't been taking the time to do the forward, like the future, to like you haven't been, something or someone has dampened your ability to be like future focused. And I don't believe we're always supposed to be future focused, but I do think that there's something about being able to sit down, talk to God, and be like, yo, like, where are we going? Show me. Talk to your higher self. Ask for the insight. Come back with the codes. Because this 10 of Cups, it's like some of us are scared to say what we want. Some of us are afraid to reveal our truths to ourselves, let alone to other people. Some of you, you're afraid that what you want is not what the other person wants, or you're afraid to want what you want because it seems too big. Let me tell you now, I was always the astrology girl. In middle school, people were like, oh my God, he's a Libra. What do I do? And I'm like, bitch, sit down. Let's talk about it. Okay, don't do this. Don't do that. Double down on, you know what I mean? I've always been the astrology girly. I've always, it all started with a fucking calendar, a Llewellyn's astrology calendar from 1990 something. And at no point did I ever think that my love of astrology and my love of telling people what to do, and me being good at advising people, would pay all my bills and take me across the world. I didn't ever think it, y'all. So like, don't tell me what's not possible. Don't tell me what God can't do. Don't tell me what the universe can't make happen. All of this shit is real and all of it is fake at the same time. So you might as well shoot your shot. You might as well go for it. And it's even better if it's crazy. It's even better if it's this outlandish thing, because it's like you let yourself have faith that it can happen. You let yourself actually believe in the divine. Like, yo, watch me work. Hold my beer. I got you. You do your part. You start learning, acquiring the skills. Like for me, it was astrology. Then I added on tarot. Like, and I will never forget. Shout out to Travi. I know you don't watch these, but shout out to Travi, who watched me every day, would come home at God knows what hour, and I'd be sitting at the dining room table fucking studying for years, for like literally 2 years. Just like this person got to witness that. You know what I mean? Me reading cards in the basement, me typing up pages worth of fucking daily readings. For those of you who've been around since the beginning, all of this, it started with just a single one card pull daily readings on Instagram. And I would write it all out. Don't tell me what's not possible. This is all I do. And this isn't about me. This is just to let you know, like, literally all bills paid, disposable income. I've been to Hawaii 3 times in the last 6 months. Like, you can make it fucking happen. Don't tell me what's not possible. Which is why this is coming up, that like, yo, what's going on with your faith? What's going on with your subconscious mind? What's going on with your belief system? Where did you learn that you have to work hard for it? Where did you learn that it had to be a fight, that it had to be a struggle? Where did you learn that you had to like be a cog in the wheel? The fuck? It's time to unlearn that shit. It's time. And so, Source, I just want to get out of the way. What do you have to say? What messages do you have for this? Face your motherfucking fears. And I would suggest you do it voluntarily. The subconscious mind is very, very like deep, profoundly connected to the shadow. That dark side of yourself, the dark side. You need to know that side of yourself. It has power. There's data to extract from its darkness. And dark is not bad, just like light is not good. I'm not telling you that you have a demon inside of you. But if you did, you need to figure out why the fuck how it got there. And you need to converse with it. You feel me? You can't be afraid. Absolutely not. So the devil is coming out to be like, yo, you have this zest and love for life. You have this power within you. What's got a hold? What's got you in a chokehold? What's got a hold on you? You need to face it. Because either way, baby, the transformation is coming. And you can't be out here all lack and scarcity minded. Because this is giving let go or be dragged. You are being dragged into the transformation. Saturn retrograde, the devil. Pluto, Pisces. The death card is Pluto, Scorpio energy. Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius. Pluto hasn't been in Aquarius since the 1700s, since the American Revolution specifically. And come November, we all know what happens in November this year. Less than 100 days away. Come November, Pluto will be going direct in Aquarius, where he will start his full transit and will be there until 2043. Get out of this mindset of not realizing that there's so much fucking pie out there, baby. You can get what you want. But your price that you have to pay is looking at and exploring and conversing with and befriending all of these scary aspects of yourself. The Knight of Wands reversed, the Fool reversed, and the Seven of Wands reversed, with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. How can I put you in the position for your cup to run over if you won't even pay attention to the fucking cup? If you won't attempt to have a life that you love, if you won't attempt to have a purpose-driven, passion-filled life, if you won't let yourself feel worthy of it, if you won't, break the chains off hold you, even if it's your family, even if it involves moving. Some of us are so bound up, so angry, moving so recklessly, trying to hide, trying to run away from the fact that you're afraid. A lot of us are afraid to try. A lot of us are afraid to dream bigger. A lot of us are afraid to be bigger. I just heard John Mayer's Bigger Than My Body. Some of us need to go listen to that song. If you feel called to, go listen to and read the lyrics of that song. You are bigger than your body. You are a spirit having a human experience. And the divine wants you to have it abundantly and to flourish and to be at such a surplus that you're okay with other people coming and taking a sip, you being able to share, be generous. Spirit got a hold of me is how it feels. Hydrate. And I'm out of my water. Now let me go do what I can to go get replenished. I love you. You got this. Quit playing with yourself. Quit sleeping on yourself. It's time. You are bigger than your body. You are bigger than your fear. Face that shit. Learn what you need to learn. And you know the motherfucking motto, don't be a groupie, keep it motherfucking moving. I love you.